Hello everyone, I'm back again with a new series on the book Master Plant Teachers. This book is available on Amazon and Apple Books. If you'd like to purchase the book and go through this video series with me on this book, you're welcome to, or you can relax and enjoy this video series. Feel free to make comments if there's anything that resonates with you, you'd like to maybe further explanation on. Feel free to ask questions or email me. And as we dive deep into this video series on Master Plant Teachers, I'm sure people are gonna resonate with this in many different ways. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I am gonna read quite a bit, and as I go through the different chapters and different sections, I'll just read a couple of paragraphs or some points, and then I will go deeper in commenting on them. So chapter 1, and the title of chapter 1 is The Power of Entheogens. Also, you'll hear people say entheogens or entheogens. It's either one's fine. The power of entheogens is also called psychedelics, is a newer word used in place of psychedelics to differentiate their use as medicines. Entheogens allow the ego, mind, personality, and body to step aside and allow the soul to connect in higher dimensions for a variety of experiences. The word entheogen removes the stigma associated with the term psychedelics, which gives proper respect and honor to these plant teachers. Entheogens produce altered states of consciousness or mystical states going beyond the third dimension, which leads to transpersonal or transcendent experiences. Psychedelic research over the years have found the benefits of utilizing the sacred plant medicines in mental health and medical arenas. Yet pharmaceutical companies are currently doing research and trying to create synthetic versions of the different plant medicines in order to purchase patents for mass distribution to the public in the future. There is a concern about psychedelic capitalism and what it will do to the indigenous communities being exploited by mass demands of these sacred plants that have been used for thousands of years. These plants are sacred and have special powers, for they cause awakening to take place during religious ceremonies and are not meant to be used for capitalistic purposes. Yes, it will help globally, yet mass harvesting will drive them into extinction. There needs to be a replanting of these sacred plants, and preservation measures needed to be taken seriously. Currently, it is illegal to plant these sacred plants. For example, you can't plant these in your backyard. You will be arrested. Currently, the Amazon is being exploited and psychedelic plants are harvested without any seeding of new plants. People are going deeper into the South American jungle, cutting down every psychedelic plant they can find and selling them to the highest bidder. Entheo is a Greek word meaning God within. It is used in connection with the entheogenic because it allows one to have mystical oneness with the divine source. It shows our transparency without all the coverings, emotional, mental, and physical bodies, to show our true divine nature, which is our soul made from source frequency. The last portion of entheogen word is gen, to mean becoming. Therefore, our mystical experience of entheogens would cause an awakening of the revelation that God is indeed within and is within us, and are becoming these likenesses of the divine. Entheogens provide vision-producing drugs, and these sacred plants are celebrated by being on the planet. Entheogens impart mystical experiences during sacramental experiences. Entheogens allow participants to cross the veil to other spiritual realms and have direct mystical experiences, bringing insights and a knowingness of their true identity and oneness with God. The meaning of entheogens is being called to be more relevant, as in discovering God within, to be a closer description of what a participant discovers when going inward during an entheogenic session. There is a reverence by the shaman toward this divine essence that in these psychoactive plants, for they allow the entrance to other realms. A highly trained shaman knows these transcendent realms. Of course, scientists and doctors are perplexed as to the hidden intelligence of plants, for they have not developed a relationship with the plant kingdom, and only want to grind them up, place them in a capsule, and sell them for financial gain. The vegetalista shaman sings icaros, which are songs of reverence to the plants while harvesting them, while they are cooking them, and while they are in sacred ceremony. Otherwise, the healing does not take place, for it has to do with the shaman's training and relationship with the plants. Around the world, psychoactive plants grow, and for millennia, people have ingested them. There are documented customs of entheogenic mushroom use from thousands of years ago in Siberia, India, Scandinavian regions, Lithuania, Greece, and many indigenous cultures. Iboga, psychotropic plant in Africa, and the psychospiritual entheogenic medicine plant ayahuasca from Amazon areas. Peyote cactus with a psychedelic substance was and still is used today by North American Native Indians and indigenous tribes in Mexico and South America. In India, the plant soma was so revered because of its psychedelic properties and ability to create mystical experiences that the Hindu priest class in India declared it a deity for its ability to show divinity within. There is even Christian artwork from early century AD showing Jesus and early saints in many churches with psychedelic mushrooms, producing self-inquiry, expansion of consciousness, and remembering that one is an infinite soul. A highly trained shaman deals with the spiritual aspects of the participants in their ceremonies or works with individuals' illnesses and diseases, which are, they are saying, a spiritual imbalance and needs correction by healing from traumas, which will heal the physical ailments. For centuries, all shamanistic indigenous cultures have been working in the spirit realms to help souls in their human journey. In the Amazonian culture, the shaman goes by the name vegetalista because they work with different types of plants, and the name curandero. Some plants are for healing and others are for awakening and spiritual growth. There is only a thin veil between the physical reality and the etherical realities. There is a portal in the center of the earth that will connect to the upper realms. There can be scenes of darkness and lower beings on an entheogenic participant's journey in the beginning, and then they move to a more beautiful scenery and celestial essence dimension where the messages can be accessible. The center of the earth is the first dimension visited, and then a participant travels beyond onto cosmic realms in the universe. The Buddhist belief system describes this as the bardo, while one is going down into the center of the earth portal, the lower worlds, then upward onto a paradisical realm filled with transcendental mystical experiences. Spiritual dimensions do exist according to shamans all over the world, and their specialty is traveling and working in these other dimensional realities. Highly trained shamans are able to communicate with these spirits in the spirit realm, treat illnesses, which they consider spiritual imbalances, go on visionary quests, and ask spirit guides for answers. Women can also become powerful shamans and healers. In most cases, after the child-rearing years are completed, some women of indigenous cultures will train to become shamanistic healers. There is no difference between men and women in their ability to become a shaman. Women are more intuitive by nature and therefore have a greater potential to become master potent healers. Having an experienced guide is most important when entering unearthly realms. A master guide will know the different spiritual dimensions and provide protection if a guest traveler encounters difficulties. From youth, a shaman is trained, then internship starts. For additional years are under guidance of a master shaman to show the ability to travel and learn etherical territories and possible dangers of these extra-dimensional realities. They have to demonstrate their skills to an accomplished guide and adept healer and communicate with plant and animal spirits, navigate the different spirit realms and beings that inhabit them, and reach spiritual mastership to have the power to protect the entheogenic participants while on their journey during sacred plant ceremonies. Currently, in modern societies, people have popped up claiming to be shaman who have no lineage or have not demonstrated to an advanced master shaman their skills or abilities. They mislead people to think that their entheogenic journeys are spiritually protected and that accurate healings are available. Shamanism is closely related to the term ecstasy, which comes from the Greek word ekstasis, defined as to leave the body. Another expression is flight of the soul, is used to describe the mystical experience. It is the shaman who is well trained in these ecstatic states of consciousness. A well-trained shaman will be able to work with the master plant teachers, who are the entheogenic plants, which allows for the consciousness of the participant to leave the body and travel into these different dimensions. The sacred plant teachers were seen as gods in ancient cultures for their ability to change the participants' perception of themselves and the world around them. These entheogenic plants had the power to expand one's consciousness, which is why they were held in such high esteem and considered godlike in their nature for their transcendent abilities. There will always be shamans on the planet to help humanity in their evolution and awakening process with the aid of entheogenic plants that provide the psycho-spiritual medicine. There is a close relationship between the shaman and the plants. However, it takes a lot of time to develop this trust and bond between them. The shaman sings Icaros, songs to the plants, and must participate in dieta, which is a strict diet and lifestyle. This dieta seclusion period demonstrates to the plants that they are willing to leave society, go out into the forest, and spend time with the spirits of the plants. Dietas are done every so often to keep the connection to commune and communicate with the plant kingdom. During the dieta, wisdoms from the plant spirits, plant consciousness intelligence, are shared with the shaman. After a period of time, the shaman will come out of retreat with the plants and go back to the village or society to perform sacred plant ceremonies. People in the modern world can no longer hear the plants sing to them. They are too consumed by modern technology, removed from nature, and no longer connected to the plant kingdom. When an entheogen is introduced into a person's body, the default mode network in the brain is reduced so the participant can disengage from the ego and connect to other dimensional realities within them. The plants and flowers know exactly how to communicate with the nervous system and the emotions of humans. The plants know what is needed, and communication is provided, for there are receptors in the brain that recognize all plant essences and are willing for these messages and waiting for these messages. The intelligence of the plant cells has the ability to communicate directly with the human cells. During the sacred entheogenic plant ceremony, the shaman raises their vibration to a higher frequency of energy so they have the power to see into the future, into the past, and currently what is taking place in the participant's life. There are different levels of the shaman that allow the ability to have this dominion over the physical world. The two highest levels are Banko Sumai, and the other level is Sumaruna. And once a shaman reaches these two levels, they have the privilege of the abilities to see beyond the third dimensional reality. We do have celestial beings walking this planet in the form of Banko Sumai level shamans. The incarnated celestial beings become Banko Sumai shaman in order to heal and help humanity. The Sumaruna are souls that are humans who have risen their vibrational frequency high enough to achieve this level of Sumaruna shaman. An eagle in the shamanistic cultures is representation of humans' ability to rise above the human weaknesses and accomplish self-mastery of divine spiritual truths. After an entheogenic experience, it is reported that many change their life due to the esoteric nature of the exploration event. Plant life, animals, and in fact, all of life seem to take on more meaning and significance, a new way of living in the world that offers living in a greater way of harmony so as not to hurt other living species on the planet. Most people, when first exposed to the idea of master plant teachers, will not take it seriously. Yet ask any indigenous people around the world, especially the vegetalista shaman, and they will tell you straightforwardly that plants are sentient beings, and within the plant kingdom there are plant teachers who are here to help humanity awaken. The awakening of humanity would cause peace, harmony, and unity, as well as an increase in spiritual awareness that will save not only humans, but also all life living here and the planet itself. All species want to live without harm and enjoy their life. Plant-based entheogens have been used for thousands of years, and medical researchers are not acknowledging this fact. Any documented information prior to modern times seems to be viewed as irrelevant. Entheogens have been proven and used around the world for millennia to heal mental, emotional, and physical ailments. Shamans who are well trained specialize in these areas and are considered legitimate healers. Western science is still trying to catch up to the deeper wisdoms of plant intelligence and all the botanical apothecary that is available to humanity. The vegetalista shaman knows that hidden wisdoms are shared by the plants. As far back as antiquity, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates were participants of the sacred plant entheogenic ceremonies and were given many esoteric wisdoms that helped shape Greek culture. The mystery schools had entheogenic plant ceremonies as initiations into the esoteric wisdoms. These initiates learned that the plants will talk with them and will allow travel to different realms. Plants also help us in curing disease. They provide nourishment and they are excellent teachers. While in many plant ceremonies, over the course of time, in a dieta program, these dietas are for training as a new shaman or continuing education for an experienced shaman. The plant teachers will become jealous if ignored or if the vowed agreements are not honored. Hence, the need to go into dieta for the shaman's attention is required and expected several times in a year. Shamans know that their healing abilities come from these plant spirits. These plants are conscious and have been known to cause shamans emotional and physical issues if they have broken their initiatory rites, causing the shamans to come back and honor their vows of being a vegetalista shaman. Their connection with the plant teachers and to include animal spirits is sacred. The plant teacher spirits will feel betrayed if the shaman's vows are broken. So I'm going to talk about an experience that was shared with me. And there was this particular female shaman. She was from one of the Western countries. And I'm not sure if it was the United States or Canada, but it was. And what happened was she went down to the Amazon and was there for a few years and had decided, to do this work as becoming a shaman and took vows. She didn't take the vows seriously because once she came back to the Western modern world of lifestyle, she kind of adapted back into some of modern Western lifestyle. And then she became sick. Really, really sick. And so she emailed back to her master shaman teachers in the Amazon and was explaining her symptoms and what was going on. And I think she had been back into the modern world 6 months or something like that. And then they checked in with her vibrational frequency, and they checked in with the her spirit guides and also the plant teachers that she'd been working with and that she took initiatory vows with. And it was discovered that she had indeed broken these initiatory vows, that apparently when you take these vows, they are for life, because she didn't realize how serious this is when you break these vows. Because she was getting sick, was the plant teachers were trying to get her attention. And what ended up finding out is how she had broken her vows was, I guess these were some of the things that was in the initiatory vows that she took. They said that there was 3 things that she had done. And those 3 things was that she had ate chocolate, she had casual sex, and she drank alcohol. So I guess they were trying to get her attention that your lifestyle has changed by taking this new role in your life as a shaman. And so I just share that story with you because we don't think much of that in a modern lifestyle, and but this lifestyle is very different for a high-level shaman. So I'm going back to my notes here. I'm reading off of my notes because what I did is I went through the Master Plant Teacher's book and I just pulled out bullet points. Now, everything that I'm going into in this video series, I'm not going to cover everything that's in the book, but I am going to cover a lot of very important points that I do want to bring out in my video series. So feel free, if you want to dive even deeper, you find this so fascinating to you, you can purchase the book and then you'll get even more information. This book is so well researched. This actually is my dissertation put into book form, and my PhD is in mystical research. So moving right along here onto my notes. The sacred brew of ayahuasca allows the master shaman to see the avatar angels protecting the earth, These angels impart supernatural energy to the plant kingdom, and the Mastro shamans can see these visions of the angelic powers at work. Many participants have stated that they have met angelic and galactic beings during their mystical experiences during the ceremonies. This is a direct quote. A lot of this information I have in my book, and I have all my cited sources in the back of the book, is based on research that I found through the whole course of the year that I was researching to be able to put this dissertation together and therefore have it turned into book form. This is a direct quote from one of the shamans. Extraterrestrial ships visit Earth frequently. They come from parallel universes, and shamans learn arcane wisdoms from them. End of quote. Okay, this completes chapter 1. And if any of this has resonated with you, please comment in the section below. I look forward to getting people's comments. I really look forward to connecting with people who have had plant ceremonies, sacred plant ceremonies. I have myself, have done many of them. And so I have to also say as a disclaimer that in no way am I trying to overthrow the government because I'm trying to encourage people to use illegal substances such as entheogens, so I had to put that out there. But these are plants that have been on the planet actually long before humans walked on the planet. So we're going to go deeper into all this information. I know that there is a lot of people out there who have done sacred plant medicine ceremonies and are doing integration. There's also those that are interested in possibly experiencing a sacred plant ceremony in the future sometime. So I think this series will be very informational for those, and especially those who have already had. It's like you've had the experience, now what? And so it'll be nice to have a little bit of a community where people can share whatever they feel comfortable with that they've experienced in their with their inner mystical experiences while they were having a sacred plant ceremony, or during it, I should say. So, but again, share what you feel comfortable sharing, and I look forward to connecting with you again on the next video, and we will go into chapter 2. Until next time.